Donald the Star on topsy-turvy day in Southampton. A flurry of late wickets on day 2 had meant Hampshire started day 3 on 28 for 4 and 191 runs ahead of their opponents Gloucestershire at the Ageas Bowl. James Vince and Nick Gubbins resumed at the crease, but Vince would fall in the very first over of the day to Ryan Higgins, edging through to James Bracey, Hampshire 32 for 5. And the away side thought they had Gubbins too in the second over of the day, but neither he nor the umpire were convinced. Gloucestershire was sensing a miraculous turnaround, and they would get their man soon after. Gubbins edging behind off the bowling of Higgins, Hampshire 45 for 6, with the lead 208. Wicketkeeper Ben Brown arrived at the crease and looked to change the momentum as he raced to 18 of 21 deliveries. But just as Hampshire were finding their feet, Brown was out, the third Hampshire player of the morning to edge behind, this time off the bowling of Dominic Goodman. And the good got even better for Gloucestershire as Ajit Singh Dale induced a false stroke from Liam Dawson, who was caught on the boundary just 3 overs later. Hampshire now 76 for 8, the lead 240. The scene was set for Oniron Donald, who quickly reached 20 in his first professional match since 2019, having missed the entirety of the last 2 seasons through injury. Donald was playing a crucial innings for Hampshire as he took their score past 100 and the lead onto 266. But he was running out of partners, as at the other end Keith Barker chipped to mid-wicket to leave Hampshire 103 for 9 and Gloucestershire just 1 wicket away from batting again. But in fairy tale fashion, Donald would produce a masterclass in his first match in 2.5 years, at one stage hitting 3 consecutive sixes off the bowling of Goodman, a flurry that took him to a half-century of 63 deliveries. And his onslaught continued right up until the lunch break, as the 10th wicket pair brought up a 50 partnership, of which Donald had contributed 40 off just 18 balls. At the break, Hampshire's lead was all the way up to a 324. Donald and number 11 James Fuller continued their partnership after the break, as the pair's 10th wicket partnership moved towards 100. But it would finally come to an end with the score on 204 as Donald's attempted uppercut was caught by Goodman at third man to bring the innings to a close. Donald's 89, a potentially match-winning but definitely match-changing effort, as Gloucestershire was set 368 to win. James Fuller finishing on 36 not out. George Scott and Marcus Harris opened for Gloucestershire, and they had 13 overs to bat until the tea break, a period they navigated expertly. Harris reaching the break on 8 of 48 balls, having been watchful, while Scott had raced to 27 of 30. But Harris's resistance was ended by Abbas, the Aussie opener helpless as one stayed low to give Hampshire their first wicket. And Hampshire would strike again as they claimed the key wicket of James Bracey, who went for 2 of 25 deliveries, Gloucestershire's unlikely chase becoming all the more so. But at the other end, George Scott was giving the West Country side reason for hope, as he went to a fine 50 of 94 balls in his first appearance of the season. Along with Miles Hammond, Scott would take his side past 100 and to the close without any further loss. Scott finishing the day on 70, a career best, and Hammond not out on 15. The result is that the scene is set for a fascinating final day, as Gloucestershire required 257 runs for victory with 8 wickets in hand. Hampshire are without doubt the favourites, but if this game has proved us anything, it's that you can never predict what's about to happen next.